Hiya, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a SYN-free Slimming World rice pudding. Okay, so what you're going to need is some pudding rice. So we keep ours in a jar, but you're going to need about a cup filled right to the top with pudding rice, and that will be enough for at least two people or two very hungry people. We use almond milk, which is unsweetened. This one, we prefer this one because for me, I don't really like the taste of almond milk, especially not my rice pudding. So for me, this one is probably one of the best ones. It's our favourite one anyway, that one. You'll also need some sweetener to taste, so we've got some silver spoon sweetener there, so I'll put that in towards the end. And we've also got here some flavourings which you can add to your rice pudding. So if you want vanilla, we've got vanilla bean extract, some toffee, blueberry, I think we've got orange, lemon and salted caramel flavours. If you're going to use some flavourings, I would make sure you look at the back of them, because some of them do have some sugar content in them. If you get the vanilla bean pastes, they do have sugar in, but like I say, most of the liquid extracts don't, if you look at the back of them, they don't have sugar that's been added to it. So it's just flavourings. So what I'm going to do to start with, I want to heat up some of the milk. So I'm going to put about 500 ml of milk in the jug, and I'm going to put it in the microwave and warm it up to give it a start. I used to have 1% milk before this. 1% milk I can only have, I think it's 350 ml per day. But like I say, after sort of hearing I can have up to one whole litre of the unsweetened almond milk per day as my allowance. Like it makes room for me to have hot drinks, coffee, tea, and if I want at the end of the day I can have a pudding out of it. So I said, for me, I can even have a hot chocolate and add that to my hot chocolate at the end of the night, which I normally have every night, my white hot options hot chocolate. So I do that. So yeah, we'll get this in the microwave and we'll be right back. Okay, so that's been in for 3 minutes now. It will give it a start, so that when I put it in the pan, it won't take quite so long to cook, so you're not all waiting that long. Right. So we're going to put our whole cup of rice in the mug, in there, and all of our 500 ml of milk. I mean, if you wanted to, use some of your allowance, your milk allowance, for something else, you can also, once this has started cooking and it sort of, the rice stops absorbing, the milk, you can then add a little bit of water to it if you want to, rather than extra almond milk as you go. Okay, we'll turn that on and get that started. So now it's getting quite hot anyway now, but you want to not to kind of leave it standing and walk off and leave it. This is probably something you're going to have to, keep an eye on it and give it the occasional stir once it starts coming up to boil. Make sure it's on hot. Okay. We'll get this up to boiling and get it start cooking, and then we'll be right back. As soon as it comes up to the boil, you can kind of simmer it a bit more and turn it down on the heat a little bit. And as all the rice starts to absorb all the milk, I will add, obviously if I need to, I will add a little bit of boiled water to it. So we've had the kettle on the go, so that's all come to the boil. So if I need to add some more liquid in a minute, If it starts getting a bit too thick, then I can add some water. I mean, if you're someone clever at home, or maybe you could probably put this in a slow cooker and kind of put it on the low setting and just leave it, as long as you put the exact amount of water and everything in it. And we have seen a few recipes for this as well, which I wasn't too I didn't kind of like some of the other recipes that people had done. So this is just one that I didn't even look up a recipe exactly for this. It's just one that I just did since I say discovering almond milk. You can see it's getting quite thick now, so I'm going to add a little bit of boiled water from the kettle. I mean, I may not have to add any more after that.
Oh, I keep standing on the washing machine, leaning on the washing machine. So we had quite a good week this week at Slimming World.
You'd have trouble standing on the washing machine.
You know what I mean. I was leaning on it. So we had a good week this week.
Yeah, it was a good week.
You were Slimmer of the Week again.
Again.
There we go, look. Slimmer of the Month and Slimmer of the Week.
Yeah.
So you lost.
No, it's because I just like magnets, so I can stick them all over the fridge. That's why I do it.
So how much did you lose this week?
£4 this week.
And so now you're £0.5 off your £1.50.
Yeah.
In 7 weeks. And I lost £2 this week, which I was a bit gutted about. But you'll see in one of the other videos I talk about the chicken breast and how cheap Asda chicken roll slices are 1 cent each. They're not free food, so it's 1 cent each. So I had 12 slices of it unknowingly, and then, but I mean, I still managed to lose £2 this week, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, but you think £2 is like 4 blocks of lard? It's a lot.
But when there's competition between me and you, so
you did say there was competition.
But
it wasn't me.
You got Slimmer of the Week, so it's fine.
Yeah, it was me and someone else.
Yeah, joint Slimmer of the Week. Yeah. But you're £0.5 off your £1.50, and I am £3 away from my Stone Award, and I've only been going for 4 weeks now, so we're not doing too badly. I think we're doing okay.
But bear in mind, we've had like a dinner that was like a plate. It was a plate larger than these plates, and we've just had that tonight. And we had rice, and we had a chicken curry, and loads of speed veg on there. And also, with that, we're then going to have this rice will fill up 2 bowls of this to the top of rice pudding, which we'll have before bed, and then go to bed very full. And bear in mind, I haven't had my hi-fi bars yet, my hi-fi light bars yet. I normally have 2 of those. I'll have that, and then I also take clementine, banana, and maybe some grapes or something to bed.
Or pear.
And my hot chocolate, which I have, I'll take that to bed. I mean, the last time we went to Asda, we went and we bought, was it like 3 packs of pudding rice, just to make sure that we don't run out.
We've got loads there. Yeah, look,
that's it.
There it is.
So we just keep it in a jar in the kitchen.
It's quite cheap as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I never knew that there was a difference in pudding rice. I still don't know quite what the difference is.
I also see some recipes that people do for the rice pudding, and if you don't have, like say, any of the flavourings, and you've got a Muller Light, a toffee or a vanilla one, or something, one of the ones you really like, I could let this cool slightly and then add a nice vanilla Muller Light to it and fold that in, and obviously that might be enough to flavour your rice pudding, or add in a toffee flavoured one to it, or
as long as it's a fat-free one.
Yeah, I will put a little bit of sweetener in it. I mean, what I used to put in it was about a tablespoon, and then try it just to make sure. You don't want to be putting loads of
well, you can always add more, but you can't take it out.
Well, that's it. So you don't want to add too much, just in case it's
too sweet.
Yeah.
Although I don't think with rice pudding there's any such thing as too sweet for me.
Oh, there is. I think there is.
The only thing with this is you don't get the skin on the top, do you?
No. But you could.
I used to like the skin.
You could part cook it in the. you know, obviously, and then put it in a little baking dish and pop it in the oven.
Too much washing up, too much time. It's ready now, let's eat it.
Yeah, that's you, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Let's eat it right now. See, me, I could have it like that and I wouldn't think it's got almond in it at all.
Mm-hmm.
Depends, like I say, depends for your, you know, how much you like to put in it, but I'm going to put maybe about, yeah, just over half of a tablespoon. And so you might want to then try it and make sure, you know, you haven't put too much in.
What's that
for what you like. It's vanilla bean extract. Okay, so I'm going to pour them into the bowls.
These aren't small bowls, are they?
No.
We don't do anything by halves, even on Slimming World.
Some people would go, my God, that's way too much. No, it's not. Because, well, I'm greedy.
If we weren't greedy, love, we wouldn't have been on Slimming World in the first place.
What are you saying? But, like I say, a lot of it is now is about not how much you're eating. It's about your choices, the things that you eat, and the things that you know, you might look at 3 different things and go, oh, I like all of those, but what's going to be my healthiest, you know, choice? You know, my healthiest option out of those 3. And me as well. I think I got this this jam. It's called is it Streamline less sugar strawberry jam. You can get it. I think I bought it in Morrison's. I think, and obviously for this, it's a little bit runny now. There's my last dregs out the bottom of the jar.
So there you go, that's what it looks like when we've flavoured it and put the toppings on. So my one, I've just put some of the salted caramel flavouring. But Rufus, you've put jam in yours, so how many SYNs are in yours?
Mine is 1 SYN for 2 spoons of the low sugar strawberry jam.
Don't forget, if you make this recipe at home, take a picture, stick it on our page or stick it on the comment section. Leave a comment, give us a like and a thumbs up. And of course, as ever, go and subscribe. So I've been Lisa behind the camera today. You've been...
I'm Ruffus.
And don't forget, happy slimming!